This is the second instructional video in a series designed to facilitate your use of the BigFoot online investment platform. In this video, we will discuss the research section. From the landing page, you will access this feature by clicking the Research tab at the top of the page. This opens the data entry section. First, enter a symbol. It can be a stock, ETF, mutual fund, or a variable annuity subaccount. Yes, the actual subaccount symbol can be accessed through this function, but we will specifically address this feature in a separate video. For this video, we will use an ETF for the S&P 500, the SPY. After the symbol, you will enter a start date. If you leave it blank, the system defaults to 5 years. We will use January 1st, 2008. Next comes the initial investment amount. If you do not want a specific amount, the default is $10,000. In this case, we will use the default. Please note, for each entry, you should tab or use your mouse to move to the next selection. If you happen to hit enter along the way, the research page will open. Once you've completed the entries, click the Submit button. When the research page opens, you will see lots of information, but for simplicity's sake, let's divide it into 5 sections. Section 1 confirms the equity selection, here the SPY. Section 2 displays the trade statistics. We will cover this section in detail in a separate video, but let's do a quick review to get a feel for the data. At the top is the equity selection. To the right, a reference to our trading optimization program. Next, the trade rating, which basically tells you how well the program trades the position you selected. Anywhere from the middle of the moderate yellow range up to the very high green range would tell you the system is good at managing the selection. Below the trade rating, you will find actual trade data. As previously mentioned, we will cover this in a separate video, but let's look at some of the numbers. First is the total number of trades for the period selected, excluding the current trade if we are in the position. It's done this way because we do not have the final results until the position is sold. Next is the average gain or loss per trade in dollars and percentages, a system price target, a system rating for the trades, and finally a reward risk rating that tells you the average return for each dollar invested. Several of the statistics have pop-up boxes to explain the data. Section 3 is a graphical depiction of price and BigFoot trading signals. Again, we will cover the graph in detail on a subsequent video, but here are some of the highlights. First, the current BigFoot signal is displayed at the top. Second, the graph lines are open, high, low, close variety, and each one represents 1 week. The red lines show when we were out of the positions, and the blue lines when we were in the position. Also, moving the cursor over the graph will call up the pricing for each line in the graph. The various arrows depict signals from the BigFoot system as to buy, sell, or wait. The line graph below the price chart represents the BigFoot algorithm signals and does not indicate equity price. And right below that is a volume graph. Section 4 presents a trade summary. Here you can see the results of each trade, the current trade to date, and all prior completed trades for the period selected. Now let's move to Section 5 by clicking on the Performance tab at the top of the page. This will direct you to a comparison between the trading algorithm and a buy and hold position. Anywhere along the lines, you can see the actual returns by moving your cursor in position. The difference can be quite telling and often disputes the idea that you can just wait out the market. In this case, the difference is notable. Buy and hold would give you about $11,800, where the system returns would be about $18,400, about a 55% difference. Finally, right below the graph, you'll once again see a summary of the trades. Well, that's it for now. We hope this video gives you a better understanding of the Research tab. Please note there are 3 additional short videos that discuss in order entering annuity positions, details on the trade statistics, and the graph depictions. We hope to see you later, and thanks for joining us. If you have any questions on this video or BigFoot investments, we are just a phone call away. You can reach us at 817-529-5220. See you later.